El-Rufai in serious trouble. Labour set for showdown as workers ground Kaduna. Hello, my wonderful people. If you're talking about one of the worst governors in this country, is El-Rufai. And yet he tries to speak very politically. As a matter of fact, Obadiah has, indicted him by saying he's the very governor, the northern ruling present governor, who is the leader of the Boko Haram. And also, this is the governor who has refused to pay minimum wage, sacked 35,000 workers in the state. Got to the extent that Oshomole also, made it clear that this is part of the reasons why insecurity is very high, in the south east, in the south north, that is now spreading to the southwestern part of the country. Because one man sacked over 35 workers, people who has families, who have responsibilities. You see, this is what we are facing. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's get all the details. El-Rufai in serious trouble. Labour set for showdown as workers ground Kaduna. The Kaduna state government and the Nigerian Labour Congress are gearing up for a showdown following a directive by the labor union of all its affiliation to join a 5 days warning strike that would lead to a total shutdown of economic activity, including aviation, power, banking, petrol sector in Kaduna State. Daily Trust reports that the president of the NLC, Comrade Ayebo Wabi, and other national president with general secretary of the association are expected to arrive in Kaduna today to ensure full enforcement of the industrial action scheduled to take place effect from midnight. At the last cut, 14 labor union has written to their members directing them to join the showdown. The warning strike is a lasting result to pressure the government to reinstate its decision over the recent mass sack of workers in Kaduna State. Over 35,000 people sacked by El-Rufai. Earlier, sources had informed our correspondent that the government officials and labor leaders had been in talk on how to avert the strike action. The talk apparently fell apart when the Kaduna state government on Saturday warned that it would not be blackmailed by the proposed strike action and directed civil servants to report to work on Monday. The government says the government has urged that it was not sustainable to continue spending 85% to 96% of the federal allocation on salaries, personnel costs, adding that it has subjected to campaign of lies, misrepresentation, and false claim that the actualizing exercise affecting over 4,000 workers in different sectors has to stop paying minimum wage. Addressing a joint press conference, the State Commissioner for Local Government and State Head of Service, Jarifer Ibrahim Sani and Hajia Mohammed, respectively, said the state government would not be blackmailed by the criminal planned to attack and shut down the power transformer station, hospitals, government officials, and infrastructure, such as waterworks and street lights. It described the planned strike action as fostering gesture of misappropriation of democracy. It protests its facility and its right to its people to ascertain to work in their official capacity. It is unlawful for anybody to try to deny them access to the building, to the government official building, and this will not be condoned. So El-Rufai, you've heard, is one person who, permit me to say, he's selfish. Yes, would be the right word to say? This man, called El-Rufai, he's getting all his benefits and allocation with reserving of none. Do you understand? Getting everything as it should be, you know, Every single allowances is being paid to the latter. But guess what? He said his government, he noticed when he came into that they cannot pay minimum wage. And as a result, this man has sacked over 35,000 people. 35,000 people. Do you understand? 35,000 families have been thrown into unemployment. And you don't understand what this guy is doing. I don't even want to, use all my mouth to explain what this guy is really doing. Do you know that the people, some of them have been handpicked because they do not believe in El-Rufai kind of ideology, not people of his kind of religion and all that? And do you know that this is why, you know, all these things are going on? Now, Nigerian Labour Congress are having a strike, and he has directed, his people to immediately report to office. Anyone who does not report, threatening them with sack, and they will ensure that there's police there so that people are not prevented from coming to the office. Blah 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 blah. Do you understand what's happening currently and really truly now? This is a clear case and a clear court of misappropriation of office. Minimum wage, when you not reach bag of rice, this man refused to pay. That his government will not be blackmailed into doing. I mean, you, how much do you receive? Verify you yourself. How much do you receive? Let's be very candid. How much do you receive? And yet you say people should struggle, families should go under hardship because you are a selfish individual. These are the kind of people we have in leadership, and when you look at it, you wonder and you really begin to retrace your stuff. How did we get here? It's a question we should all be asking ourselves. But how did we really just get here? What happened? How did we? What turn did we miss it? That we have such bad eggs as leadership who do not care about the ordinary man, the other person. And really and truly, all they care about is themselves. You see, you want you want your daily bread, but you don't want others to have a job to go to. What is the alternative you've created? Even those that are still employed, you're not giving them minimum wage. You are giving them less than minimum wage. They have no alternative. They have to stay because they have nothing else to turn to. The others, you did not even give them alternative of asking, do you want to collect this amount or that, or should I? And you just sacked people, 35,000 people. Adam Smola was saying this is the reason for insecurity. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.